Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. My name is T. Marie. Thanks for stopping through. For today's video, we are doing these knotless boho braids. I am so excited to be doing these on camera. This is my second time doing this style on myself. The first time was like a test. This time I'm like, you know what? I gotta film it for the girls, okay? We gotta do it for y'all. It has been a minute since I have did a hair tutorial. I have been in my vlogging bag, okay? But we are back, okay? We here. I know, I miss y'all. I miss y'all so much. Let's get into all the details on this hair. I purchased bulk human hair from Ywigs. I did purchase 3 bundles. Girl, I used 1.5 bundles of hair. I am so surprised. Like, this hair is so thick and I love it. I have not experienced any tangling. I mean, it's only been a couple of days, but I am a girly when it comes to saving money. We gonna save them coins. So let me teach y'all how we gonna save these coins, okay? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the video.
We are going to start with freshly washed and blow dried hair. And I want to show you guys these bundles up close. I did get 3 bundles, and yes, girl, they are definitely thick, okay? You need some braiding hair. You also need a braiding rack, a braiding gel, I prefer jam, and also a 3-way mirror. This is how I parted my hair. I love this method, and the mirror made it super easy to part these rows. Off camera, I went ahead and did the first 3 rows on the bottom. I did 3 rows underneath the ear, and here I am completing another braid. I used very minimal braiding hair. I used about 3 pieces of braiding hair to start off the braid for my desired thickness. And I did flip the braid over. It's very heavy on your shoulders and your back, like holding your hands upward. And make sure that you're using your braiding gel as you're braiding through. It's gonna help with flyaways and just make everything lay down. And I'm going to just continue braiding and adding in the curly pieces of human hair just as I see fit. It's really up to you how full you want your braids to be. And I was really going for a look of more hair and less braids. So I did add about maybe 8 to 12 pieces of human hair to each braid. I do want to recommend that when you're adding in your human hair pieces, put at least 1 inch of the hair in the braids and then continue braiding. That will avoid any slippage, or later on down the line when you're brushing through your hair, it will avoid any hair from slipping out or being pulled from the braid. As we continue to braid, once we get to the very end, I wanted to make sure that I had wavy pieces at the ends of my braids. So instead of pulling the hair out of the braids, we are gonna braid our human hair into the braids, which you guys are seeing me do right now. We're gonna braid it down about maybe 1 inch or 2. I really wanted it to stop about 1 inch after my natural hair. And then we're gonna take a very small piece of the synthetic braiding hair and we're gonna tie a knot. I do like to double knot it since I do plan on having this style in for about a month. So this is what we got for our braid.
All right, y'all, I wanted to just hop on and talk to y'all right quick instead of just doing voiceovers, but this is where we are now. I love how full it's getting. A few tips that I have noticed. I've only been using 3 to 4 pieces of synthetic hair for my braids, just to start it off, just to give it the thickness that I want depending on the section. Like around my perimeter is gonna be a little bit thinner, but like the middle of my hair is like pretty thick. The first 3 rows in the back, I didn't add in as much hair because my biggest fear is running out of hair and then I'm scrambling. So I didn't use that much for the first 3 rows. And then all of the other rows, I have been using anywhere between 8, I think the most I've used is maybe 12 pieces of hair. It is starting to like get really full and I've been starting to add in the hair like closer to the roots. Also, this is just one bundle of human hair. Did y'all see how thick those bundles are? This is literally one bundle. I literally just opened the second bundle to do this one braid. So we definitely have enough hair to accomplish the look that we are looking for. I have 1, 2, 3, so I have 6 rows left. We're gonna try to knock this out today. Okay, if I gotta pull an all-nighter, this gonna get done today. We got things to do, okay? Let's get into a little tutorial and kind of like talk through what I'm doing.
I am using some braiding gel on the roots of my hair and just kind of slicking it down. And then I'm using my comb to just comb the product through. And now I'm separating that section into 3 pieces and I'm starting my braid. I do 1 full braiding motion and then I add in my synthetic braiding hair to the braid. Once I add in the braiding hair, I do 1 full braiding motion and then I add in another piece of synthetic braiding hair and do 1 full braid motion and add in the 3rd and final piece of braiding hair and do 1 full braid motion. And then I'm going to continue braiding, and since I'm closer to the top of my head, I want to start adding in those pieces of human hair a little bit earlier. So see me add in another piece, making sure that there's at least 1 inch of hair in the braid, and then continue to braid down. So I did flip the braid over just to help so all the weight isn't bearing down on my back and shoulders. And you'll see me add in a piece of human hair, and we are just going to continue doing this process, braiding down, adding some jam just to smooth everything out, and adding in those pieces of human hair. The human hair does have a blunt side, so it might be a little bit difficult to hide those blunt sides into your braids. The braid gel does help a lot. However, later on in this video, I'm going to show you how to get rid of those blunt edges sticking out of your braids. If you've made it this far into the video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm going to continue to just braid. I'm adding in a piece of human hair and I'm just really repeating this over and over and over again. I did add about 12 pieces of human hair to this braid, and I want to give you guys a close-up of how I am doing the ends of these braids. I know there are several different methods, but I felt like this method worked best for me. I'm grabbing a piece of human hair, adding it into the braid, and braiding it into the braid. I'll do 1 full braid motion and add a 2nd piece of human hair and braid that into the braid. 1 full braid motion later, I'm adding my 3rd piece of human hair into the braid, and then I am braiding down about 1 inch or 2 before I knot off the braid. You'll see me grab a small piece of hair, and this is the synthetic hair, and I'm tying 2 knots just to make sure that it is nice and secure. At the ends of my hair are human hair and synthetic hair. We are going to remove the synthetic hair, and this is the knot. We're going to dip the knot in hot water to seal it before we add our nail glue. So you'll see me dipping the hair into some hot water. I tried to avoid the human hair, but honestly, it didn't do any sort of damage to be dipped. So now you'll see me go into the braid. I'm going to be cutting away those blunt ends, those flyaways with some scissors. This is a long and tedious process, but if you want the look of neat braids, I highly suggest that you do this. And then I'm going in with my nail glue, and I am securing the knot at the end. And at the end of the braids, those are these synthetic pieces, we are going to cut those away. I only want the human hair to be at the end of my braids, and this is completely optional. Some people will use flexi rods and dip the human hair and the synthetic hair. You can do that as well, but I honestly only wanted human hair at the end of my braids. All right, y'all, so this is definitely the next day. I'm in a new shirt, but this is how the braids are looking. Everything has been done. And now I'm just wondering, like, I feel like the braids are really long and I didn't want my braids to be this long. So I am going to cut off some of this hair. I'm going to be cutting at an angle just to give it more of a layered type of look. Overall, this style took me about 10 hours to do over the course of 2 days. Now, I know that is a lot of time, but you're saving a lot of money.
Hair is done, so this is what it's looking like lengthwise. I'm gonna show you guys the back. So let's spray it, give it a little brush, see what we're working with. So I have my mister. I'm just using water, no product. Alright guys, so this is how it looks with some water. So I'm just brushing through it, no tangles. Everything is so soft. I love how flowy it is. And like I was telling y'all, this hair is really thick. Like I still have 1.5 bundles, so you guys will see me use the rest of that hair, okay? Because we gonna use it. I'll pay you for it. Nice. I love it. I am really liking this. I love it. I really love the wet look. I cannot wait to try like curly hair. Oh, I like this, y'all. I did not lay any of my baby hairs yet. I just feel like with fresh braids, my baby hairs are going to come out of the braids anyways, so I don't want to manipulate them right now and do all that. They're gonna come out naturally probably within the next week or so. So yeah, I'm so excited about this. It's such a great style. Love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.